Well, here I'm outside our studio, which is in Midtown, and there's been a very dramatic shift from the snowfall earlier this morning to sleet, and now it's a pretty persistent light rain. And that is not good when it comes to road conditions, especially for those bridges and overpasses initially. Now, for right now, the rain that's coming down is making for a little bit more of a slush on the ground. So on sidewalks, we've got a little more packed snow. You can tell it's a little slushier, but what it's already starting to do, just a couple hours ago, we had nearly 2.5 inches of snowfall accumulated on this railing. The sleet, now followed by the rainfall, has cleared off a lot of that, and it's starting to ice. There is now a decently thick layer of ice that is on top of this railing, and that's an indicator of what at first is going to be on top of your windshields and on top of those bridges and overpasses. So this is the transition that we've been talking about the last couple of days. We've transitioned into what is now a cold rain, and in many locations of freezing rain. So this, while it may actually make some roadways a little bit better at first as it kind of creates slushy conditions, this is eventually going to turn over to ice, especially first on those bridges and overpasses. So if you thought road conditions were already bad now, they're likely going to get worse, and yes, icier as we continue to see this cold rain and this freezing rain fall. Now, we're still seeing a few sleet pellets in here, and as temperatures kind of hover right around that 32-degree mark, we will see the transition between some of this wintry mix. So it's still possible we could have additional freezing rain, sleet, maybe even a few snow flurries, especially the further up north you go into far north Georgia, where snowfall there is still ongoing. But this consistent light rainfall here in the Midtown area is going to make things even messier, not just when it comes to roadways, but also for the snowfall in general. It will make it a little icier, so not quite as much fun for the kids to play in, or the adults, you know, I don't judge. But this will also create for some slick sidewalks, so the people who were out for runs or just walking around enjoying the snowfall, now is when we'll start to see likely slick spots that maybe weren't there before on the sidewalks as well. Aisha.
All right, Nicole, thank you for that perspective from outside.